Howdy, my beautiful Taurus. How are you doing today, darling? We're going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading, Taurus. Make some predictions for you for October, the end of October, going into November. Taurus, see what's going to be happening in your life, what is going to be manifesting. I already have the first really powerful card coming out for you, which is the Wheel of Fortune, Taurus, but we'll get to that in a moment there. If you do enjoy this tarot reading, Taurus, be sure to check out more than just your one zodiac sign. Check out your sun, moon, and your rising to get a better understanding of what is happening in and around your life, Taurus. That's how you make these tarot readings work for you, darling. All right, so if you do enjoy this tarot reading, give this video a like and subscribe. It's completely free to do, Taurus, and it helps me out quite a bit, so I always appreciate those who choose to support me in that extra way. And comment down below how this tarot reading helps you out, because that's how I keep up with y'all. Let's just start with your tarot reading here, because I'm excited after I saw this Wheel of Fortune just plop out for you, Taurus. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, of course, darling, right, with the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So I want you to keep holding out, Taurus. A victory is coming soon in your life here. With this Nine of Wands here, this is probably what you're feeling your identity to be currently, where it's just like, you know, it's that wounded warrior where it's like you're taking in all the resources available to you, Taurus, to keep your head above water, to keep on pushing through in hopes for exactly what this is here, right? Is a second chance, is a time for you where things are going to start being more abundant, right? The Wheel of Fortune dropping out for you like the way that it did for you, Taurus, is a sign that times are about to change. To have it with the Three of Cups, rather, the Three of Cups by definition, Taurus, is a card of a wish being granted for you. Not a wish being granted for you, but it's more of a card where it's just like celebrating a victory, right? You're coming together with your friends or with your loved ones, and this is like the time where it's just like you're celebrating something that you've been holding out on, pushing for such a long time here. And so that's how this Wheel of Fortune is playing its role here in your life, letting you know that times are about to be changing. So as well as I do see right now for you, Taurus, you have been really pushing yourself. I do get like the sensation here. What is causing you to be in this Nine of Wands? What's how you feel this way? Death card coming in here. So a lot of closures in your life. I feel like for you, Taurus, you've had to really accept, especially with this Nine of Wands here, it's like you're trying to keep the motivation going even though you've had to release quite a bit in your life. You try to keep the motivation going even though that there's been people in your life that have disappointed you, right? Maybe you've tried to include people on your journey, and I feel like that has led you to this place of where you ended up having to take care of things your own self because the people around you just were not reliable. Taurus is the impression that I get. All right, but definitely keep your head above water currently. Again, I do see with this sense here where it's just like you've had to let go of so much. When is it going to be your turn to actually enjoy the harvest, right, Taurus? That's what I really see with your energy here. It's like you're waiting for a good harvest to come forward to you. Your oracle card, because I just feel drawn to do your oracle card right now, Taurus, is number 32, the Hawk Spirit, number 5 in numerology. So look that up at a later point in time to see what messages the 5 has for you. All right, the Hawk Spirit says, let spirit be your guide right now. Let spirit be your guide right now, Taurus, because I feel like right now that's the only thing that you can really do. I do see with this Knight of Swords and King of Cups coming in here, your responsibility right now, Taurus, is to make sure that you're in a good mental health. Is the best way I can really put this here. Spirit has a plan for you. Spirit has like a game plan for you. I'm being shown like a blueprint. Like things are going on behind the scenes for you, Taurus, that is not going to make sense for you until later on. All right, that's really what I get with this message here. It's just like they have what's going on behind the scenes is this Wheel of Fortune, is this Three of Cups coming in here, where it's, you know, it's like really kind of like planning you for like a surprise party, even though your birthday's not anywhere close to right now, Taurus, right? But that's the impression that I get here. It's just like there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware about, and all you need to really do at this point in time is to not make irrational decisions. All you need to do at this time is just really allow spirit to be your guide and trusting the process. That's really what I get with this first row here. It's just like really trusting the process. And what happens after you trust the process is this fabulous energy here, the Judgment card, which is the heart of your spread, right? It's the center card here whenever my cards are properly in place. And so the Judgment card, the heart of the spread, I always like to say, is like the main energy, the main theme of your reading, Taurus. And so with the Judgment card here, this is like spirit taking an active role to make things happen in the physical scene, right? You know, you always, yeah, just before I was saying, there's things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware about energetically. Things are building up to manifest. You know, you're about to be having that period of where you're going to understand the game plan Spirit has for you. Now, we do have the World card, which is the final card in the Major Arcana, a big player card, a very big playing card here for you. The World is the closure of one cycle to begin a new one in your life here. And then it's off of this Two of Cups as well. Now, this is going to be a two-part message, Taurus. Has there been someone that you've been really hung up on? Maybe, you know, this doesn't have to be in a romantic way. All right, let me just clarify this. It does not have to be in like a romantic way or anything like that. But I do feel like there's like your energy is a little bit hung up on a certain person here. You might be feeling as if like you wanting to apply justice to a situation, or wanting to get everyone on the same page here, Taurus. And I feel like for you right now, this is a time for you to just let go of that energy there. All right, don't even, you know, if it's meant for you, it'll find you again. That's the first thing that I see with this here. Now, I want to clarify this World card real quick. Queen of Pentacles. So what is going to be ending and beginning a new journey of your life here is this Queen of Pentacles. It feels like your next chapter, Taurus, is a chapter of where you are more so the center focus here. You draw the attention, but not the attention of other people. I mean, it could be, but more so what I want to say is like you're putting more attention on yourself on this next portion of your journey, on the next chapter of your journey here, Taurus. And I feel as if for you, the next portion of your chapter, because when you think about the Queen of Pentacles, she is somebody who is just really exuding self-care, self-love, elegance. Like she is taken care of, right? She enjoys the finer things in life there. And so I feel like that's where your next chapter is going here, is the place of where you become the centerfold of attention, right? You become the center of your, like the focus of your own attention rather than trying to handle certain relationships in your life that just really don't deserve your energy here. And that's where the big playing energy is coming in with this Judgment card. I do have like a sneaking suspicion here, especially financially for you, or just dealing with your earthly desires with that Pentacle card. Yeah, Nine of Cups happening on your Judgment energy. So this is literally, you know how I was saying beforehand, I misspoke with that Three of Cups. Taurus, for some reason I wanted to call you Gemini. Do you have a Gemini in your chart? I haven't done Gemini's tarot cards in like several days, so there's no reason I felt called to say Gemini. Anyways, you know how I was saying beforehand, Taurus, whereas like misspoke and said this Three of Cups was a wish being granted. I was like, oh no, actually this meant like, you know, celebrating a victory, celebrating a win in your life. And so it's funny that you got, I misspoke in that way, because this is the definition of the Nine of Cups, is the card of the wish being granted for you. To have this on your Judgment card, as I was saying beforehand, I see this as a sign of Spirit taking action to make things happen, to really spice things up in your life here. And so to have these two cards here, it's like a direct message from Spirit saying, it's like, hey, Taurus, we're about to be making a wish. We're about to be granting some wishes for you. You know, it's not the Ten of Cups where it's just like everything you wanted and then some, but it's a step in the right direction is what I feel with that there. It's a step in the right direction. Now the Sun card coming in here. This could be a two-part message, and either way, Taurus, you'll know which side it's for you. If it's not one side, it's the other here. Going back to what I was saying originally, Taurus, because I don't like to sit on drama and you know, social situations and stuff like that. But as I was saying beforehand, where it's like you were hung up on a certain person, wanting justice to happen, wanting, you know, someone to figure things out, clarity happen with some relationship in your life. And I told you, it's just like, I feel like you should just put a pin on it, and like things will figure itself out in its own way. If it's meant to be, it'll find you again. And this is the card letting you know that there is some relationship in your life that, you know, right now it may not be fabulous, but it'll find its way back to you. All right. The other side of this message here, you know, especially based off of these other cards, Taurus, you could be trying to manifest, like, you know, part of like what your desire is to find like your soul tribe or your soulmate, whatever you want to call it, Taurus. And I feel like this is more so of an energy coming in for you, where it's just like you're about to be having some people, solid people coming into your life that are meant to be part of your life for a good portion of your next chapter, being that World card, right? You're about to be starting a new chapter with people. All right. And so you'll know either which way it is for you, Taurus, obviously due to your own personal desires, right? I'm limited by my own bias and perspective. So of course, Taurus, this, you know, y'all already know that when it comes to my tarot readings, they're a collaborative effort, darling. Okay. So for your third and final row, what you need to be watching out for: the Emperor, Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups. All right. What you need to be watching out for first and foremost, Taurus, is this Page of Cups. This is a situation. This is a card of new people and new opportunity entering your life here, because this Page of Cups is under the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Very strong message of pay attention to the people entering your life in the coming days. Very much so, spirits sending their way to you. So definitely have people from your spiritual soul tribe coming in into your physical. You have the Ten of Swords here with the Emperor card. I feel like there is a message here, Taurus, where there's a little bit more confidence that I want you to have when it comes to past situations here. Sure, you might have made mistakes in the past, or maybe you were just always dealing with people where it's just like they made you feel like you were always at fault here. I do want to challenge you this week, Taurus, and see where you can come from a place of more empowerment. Rather than feeling bad for certain situations in your life, you see yourself as the human that you were, but also see yourself from an empowered place, and you handle anything from your past with no disrespect anymore, or like that, not allowing people to disrespect you anymore. I do feel like there's this call to action for you, Taurus, where you're taking matters into your own hands to really put an end to a situation, almost as if like Taurus, you're going to be telling somebody that they can't treat you the way that they have been treating you in the past, and that they need to respect you as the emperor that you are. And even in this deck here, it makes, the emperor is usually depicted by a male figure, a male presenting figure. In this one, it's a woman, more of a feminine presenting figure for the emperor. So obviously genders don't matter here, but I do think it's kind of it speaks volumes to see that aspect there. So anyways, that's the tarot reading that I have for you, Taurus, today. Hopefully you enjoyed something in this tarot reading. You already know what to do if you did. If you want to book a private reading with me, I have my links down below, and I'll connect you sometime in the near future, my beautiful Taurus. Bye, darling.